All right, y'all, I think it's about time that we do a walkthrough of the barn before it starts getting really, really good. Being outside the front right now. This is where the was the window unit. We're still making repairs on it because we don't have the window for it yet. So it's just been like this. Here's the front door in all her glory. We just recently stained this. I don't remember the stain color exactly or the brand, so I will look that up and I will put it right here. Jake just also did this stonework. It is beautiful. He does a really good job. That's what he did for 5 years. He was a mason. We are going to put cedar boards here. I don't know if we're gonna do it horizontal or if we're gonna do it vertical. We were gonna put more stone here, but then we decided to leave it as this section and then have this section for our accent wood. Be like our front doorstep, the giant rock. Let's look inside. Oh, when you first walk in, this is what it looks like. Before I open this door, this used to be a tack room. This is the first project that we started on when we moved here. These are original hinges to the original door. We did redo the door. This whole wall is an original barnwood wall. We're keeping that. We're not covering this up for right now. We're keeping it. When I open that door, this is our bedroom and mini kitchen. It's a mess right now, so excuse that. But we have lived in this section for the past 2 years, and I've went through 2 pregnancies in here and 2 postpartums. This area, excuse the mess, area will be the wood stove area, like our bigger wood stove. Here, we are going to put creek rock. We already have the rocks picked out. We picked like rocks that were no thicker than like 2 inches because we need to be able to make sure it's not too heavy to stick on the wall. This section right here will be metal, just like sheets of metal, and we'll have like a little platform that the wood stove sits on, right there in the corner. The ceiling is still getting finished. This is an old stall. We just have like all of our chicken food and goat food and like straw and stuff like that in there. All of our homestead equipment. Just kind of here. This is how everything did look. This metal door used to slide out right here. Used to come out right here on this metal track and went all the way down to the ground. Then you come in here. This, my future kitchen. Jake just recently built this out. Literally made my vision come to life. The countertops, we are doing 2x6s. We're gonna stain them and then hopefully coat it in epoxy. Here's our sink. We just got this recently. Went with an undivided one because I feel like this suits our homestead needs a lot better than what a divided one would be. And I love her. We still have yet to pick out the faucet and the knobs and a sprayer because it did not come with one. I'll show you this area out here. This is the kitchen window. We kind of have big plans with this little area back here. This is our chicken coop and like the goats. The goats usually sleep like right here every night. So it's a little bit messy right now, and like we don't plan to always have all of this here. Be careful, bud. We plan to get rid of all of this that you see, repurpose as much as we can. We want to put a greenhouse on the other side of this wall. All of this will be greenhouse vibes. Imagine looking out the kitchen window and you're doing your dishes and there's just green. Just all kinds of different plants. I love it. This is the kitchen area. I'm so excited. Then you're looking over here. You see this big open room. This is our living room area. In here, this is where the ceiling is going to be. This is where it's going to stop. We're not going all the way up. We decided to be rid of the idea of using the high ceiling. We're just going to stop it here and go all the way over. So like, it'll be like a good 2-3 foot of like a jump in here from the ceiling. Oh, I forgot to mention, the tabletop or the countertop is going to be like, it's going to stop like 4 or 5 inches out, and this will be a whole bar area. For this, these are original beams. That. We wanted to kind of keep the image a little bit of what it was, and it's just cool. We installed these 2 windows like a while ago. This window, we don't know if this is going to fit in this window. So we don't know about that yet. We might have to get a different window for that. This window, we don't know if we're going to go with a window like this or if we're going to just do plexiglass. Mostly because if you come over here, it's kind of a reach. So like, nobody's gonna be touching it. Nobody's gonna be bugging with it, trying to look out of it. As long as we have something letting light come in, I think we'll be just fine. We did have flooring picked out. Like, we went to Home Depot, we looked at them, and we chose one, but I don't remember what it was personally. I didn't take a picture of it or write it down or anything, so I don't know if we'll still have the same liking to the flooring that we had already chose. Put that flooring like all everywhere. Be the tongue and groove hardwood floor. This was a stall. All this. You'll see in the before and after pictures or video. This used to be one giant stall in here. There was a door here and a door right here. This is a hayloft. This was also a loft. There was a beam that went from here to here. We had to cut it out because you would have to duck. A little section of it is going to be the mantle for the wood stove area. This is going to be the boys' room. This is the hayloft. We're using it as storage right now for a lot of stuff. That window up there, we don't know, like I said, if we're gonna use that kind of window or just plexiglass, just because it's like that. It's really high up on the wall. The boys aren't gonna mess with it. We might build like a platform, maybe. We're gonna cover this with whatever we can cover it with. I'm gonna get to that and like work on it the next 2 or 3 years while they're, you know, growing up still. Ceiling will stop right there and it'll come like all the way across to right here. I have a lot of plans in store. I really, really look forward to sharing that because Jake has done all of this pretty well himself. He's had a few buddies here and there that'll come like help for like a few hours, but it's mostly been him. And I'm really proud of him for it because we both kind of came into this like lifestyle not really knowing too much about, you know, construction or like anything really. We just knew what we wanted and we just decided to start doing it. We'll be working on getting stuff completed in here. I'm excited for that. I really am. We have done a lot. This was nothing like this, which is crazy. But when we found out we were expecting Waylon, that's when we started doing stuff out here. I was afraid that the bedroom was not enough space to raise 2 children, and it's not. It's definitely, it's challenging. It really is. Raising kids is challenging enough. Like doing it in that little room has just been, it's been a story, it's been a journey. So I'm very, very, very excited, very grateful to be doing this, and I can't wait to share it. Tag along if you want. We have a ton of plans, not just for in here, but just on the homestead in general, and you guys, it's gonna be great. Try to expose more people to an alternative lifestyle, if you will. This is not for everybody, and I will proudly say that it is not for everybody. I will say that nothing is square in here because of how much the barn has shifted and weathered throughout the years. A lot of cut corners in here just because we're not looking for crazy fancy or like crazy perfect. We're just looking for home. You know what I mean? We're making this our home. It's definitely got character. Just the fact that it's a year-old barn is just crazy in itself. I think that's everything for right now, really. I guess the next time we do a walkthrough, everything will be pretty well done, I think, I hope. There'll be little sneak peeks and stuff throughout the rest of the work that we do in here. Yeah. I'm excited, guys. Bye!